A metaphorical bonfire of NHS bureaucrats and targets, plus a serious attempt to make school leavers skilled up and ready to do well for themselves and for us, may not be a revolution, but in my humble opinion, it's a start. In addition to the autumn statement's standouts on the economy, which Olivia and I were just discussing and which we discussed at length yesterday, taxation, growth, inflation, both education and health got the green light for reform. As most government departments were told there were cuts coming down the road, there was more money for schools, but with that tweak on what the government wants them to do, a fresh focus on skills, as well as the basic 3 Rs. Also, there was extra money for the NHS, but again, with the Chancellor saying he wanted a big effort made on efficiency. Well, the Health Secretary himself, Steve Barclay, has gone even further today, both in the Mail on Sunday newspaper and on television earlier. So, today we're focusing on both. State schools in England get an extra £2.3 billion a year for the next 2 years. Mr Hunt also said, and I quote, "I have concerns that not all school leavers get the skills they need for a modern economy." Oddly, there was no extra cash for sixth form colleges or further education colleges where many young people actually get those extra skills beyond reading, writing and arithmetic. But that said, the Chancellor has asked former Labour advisor Sir Michael Barber to help get English schools up to the highest levels in basics and extra skills. The UK, Mr Hunt said, had risen 9 places in the global league tables for maths and reading since 2015, but it needed to do even better. Our current education secretary, he said, left school at 16 to become an apprentice and knows firsthand why good schools matter. So, the right woman in charge, you might say. There are many important initiatives in place, he said, but I want to know the answer to one simple question. Will every young person leaving the education system have the skills that they'd get in Japan, Germany or Switzerland? We'll be talking about that very shortly. On health, Mr Hunt said, we want Scandinavian quality and Singaporean efficiency, as he demanded the NHS tightens its belt, and he found another £6 billion over the next 2 years. Efficiency savings, he said, won't be enough to deliver services that we all need or cut the waiting list. So on both fronts, radical change in the offing, if it can be delivered, in return for your hard-earned money.